What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sock, and today I have something special for you guys. So this is episode 2 of ALOTTABITTA Different, where we go ahead and mix and match all the products that I have already in my garage, and we just use it on the vehicle and complete the detail. Now this one, I have the Angelwax Regenerate. This was actually gifted to me from a fellow detailer, and I'm going to use it on this as a one-step, and then we're going to go ahead and polish the paint and remove this layer of oxidation that's on the paint and give it this bright white look again on this Genesis GV70. And also I'll be using the extra tough wheel and tire cleaner on the tires and rims. I'll be using the Drive Auto Appearance tire and trim gel on the actual tires. And yeah, so we're just gonna mix and match everything that I have in here, and we're just gonna have fun. I'm also gonna use Envy Snow Foam. I'm gonna use it in a pump sprayer to go ahead and give it some dwell time. And then for my 2-bucket wash method, I will be using the DIY Detail Incredible Suds. So it's just something, again, we're just gonna have fun. We're just going to transform this vehicle, get it to its best as it can be based on, again, what the owner's budget was, which is pretty much just a one-step polish, and that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. All the products will be down below in the description, and if you want 10% off any DIY detail products, use code DMS at checkout. I know it's sunny right now, so my eyes are really squinty. So yeah, so if you guys like this type of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's a quick walk around of the vehicle. This vehicle have seen better days since it's been purchased. It's about 2 years old, and pretty much this vehicle sits outside 24/7 under the trees. It had a bunch of iron deposits, bird poop, tree sap. It had everything, you named it, and it's never truly gotten a true professional detail or any detail within that matter. You already see water spots on the windshield, on the glass, and what we're going to do is just go ahead and achieve and brighten up this paint for the owner's daughter, because this is her prom vehicle. So we're going to make it look real nice for the prom date. And yeah, so pretty much that's about it. We're going to transform this vehicle, remove that light layer of oxidation, and just make it look 10 times better. Remove that tire blooming and actually give it some durable protection. Ceramic gloss on top of it at the end, or ceramic sealant to go ahead and give it at least a couple of months of protection. And it's up to the owner if they want to go ahead and continue and keep up with the vehicle. That way it stays looking its best for years to come. As for the wheels, we go ahead and use the extra tough wheel and tire cleaner. It's my favorite wheel and tire cleaner. It doesn't foam up the most, but if you really want something that foams up from extra tough, just go ahead and grab their APC. But this cleans super well, and it's something that you just go ahead and the minute you apply it in sections, and don't apply the actual extra tough wheel and tire cleaner onto the whole wheel or the whole tire, because once it dries up, it doesn't clean as well, because once it touches the surface, it starts going down to the neutral state of actual pH of 7, and you want the alkalinity part to go ahead and do the cleaning process. So you just spray on to agitate, and then from there you go ahead and just rinse off, and it's a nice, perfectly clean wheel and tire. Alright, so let's just go ahead and use the DIY Detail All Clean to get rid of all these bird droppings and bugs and all this stuff on the bottom half of the vehicle. We're going to let this dwell for a bit, rinse it off, and then foam it on with that Envy foam. And see. Have water in here, so I'm going to apply about 2 ounces of this Envy Snow, or probably 1.5 ounces. It says 1:10 ratio. I have about 35 ounces in here, so I'm going to put 1.5 ounces or probably 2 ounces of this soap, and let's see how much comes out of it. So it's going to be, that should be good enough for 1.5 ounces. Some spilled over. And I'm just not going to use the pressure washer. What I'm going to do is just, mix up the water in here. Let me put this lid back on. Do you need a foam cannon to go ahead and apply some foam onto your paint? No. You could easily use a foam pump sprayer. Just pump it up put your favorite car soap or shampoo in here and just go. Look how much foam is applied onto the paint. Nice and even. And there you go. Is it the thickest foam of all time? No, but it's definitely a nice way to ensure that you get the safe wash process onto your paint. And all right, so the foam's been dwelling for about a minute or two. I do have incredible suds already inside this bucket. Activate the suds. Get those lubrication in. And that's it. Nice sudsy. And we're ready to go ahead and do our contact wash. No pressure, start from top to bottom. And that's it. So I'm just gonna incredible suds for extra lubrication. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray the panel, 1 to 2 sprays. And 1, 2. 1 onto the clay towel, and then just in straight motions, go ahead and remove that contamination. And as you can hear, at first it's a bit rough, and then after that it starts to get smooth and you don't hear that sandpaper or feel that sandpaper type of feel. And it's pretty much gone at this point. And it's a lot easier on newer vehicles. That way, you know, we don't have to sit here in clay for an extensive amount of time. And that's it. So flip the towel. And right here, my microphone died, so I went ahead and what I was trying to explain is just continue claying until you stop feeling the grittiness. Even though you stop feeling the grittiness, that doesn't mean all the iron particles are out, because I actually ended up seeing more iron on top of this, and I ended up cleaning the vehicle twice. And then that way I ensured everything was actually smooth to the surface. And just don't forget to continue dunking into your soap bucket. And then as for the wheels and tires, I just went ahead and applied DIY Detail ceramic gloss just to give it a little bit of protection. That way it's easier to clean. And then for the tires, I put the Drive Automotive Appearance tire and trim gel, which is starting to become my favorite just because it just goes on thick and it seeps into the rubber nice, and it gives that nice deep rich look. And on the applicator, I just apply it thick for the first time, that way it is prime. And then after that, the rest of the tires is just a couple dabs, and that's all you need. All right, everyone, so I'm going to use the gold standard polish with the Angelwax Regenerate. So it's a medium cut compound. Pretty much it's just a one-step type of polish. And I've already have the gold standard prime, so I'm gonna put 4 little dime size just like that. And also it is already cleaned and washed, it is damp. So we're gonna go ahead and do this section, and you're gonna see the amount of oxidation that we removed and the amount of gloss that we got on the paint. So set the machine for this is polish residue off. Remove the 50-50 tape line. We'll see the difference. All we're doing is enhancing the gloss, removing the light swirls if there are any, and that's about it. The main goal is to remove the light oxidation. Move that tape line. And here you can completely see that left half and the right half. On camera it's kind of hard to see, but it's literally a world of a difference. And we remove some scratches and swirls. Yep, you see some of the scratches and swirls here, right there. It's all gone. And then now that it contrasts itself, you see the line right there, the tape line. It looks cloudy, hazy over there, and nice and rich on the right side. So I'm gonna continue polishing the rest. And Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Angelwax Regenerate, and I really enjoyed this compound, or not really a compound, it's more of a medium cut polish, just to go ahead and refine and give that nice deep one step onto the paint, and it gave that nice deep richening effect onto the paint. All polishes and compounds have their own characteristics in that way, and it is unique, and it actually really surprised me. The work time is pretty good. It does have like a little old school solvent type of smell, like an old school compound and a polish, but it's not something that you need to go ahead and air out the room. And also, the last thing I like to say is it's actually sun friendly. I was able to go ahead and polish, parts of the hood and the side panels to go ahead and just, in the direct sunlight. And that's about it. So other than that, it was pretty simple. And let me know what you guys think about this, the actual result, and we'll talk about it more at the end. What do you guys think about this actual A Lot of Bit Different episode number 2? We use a bunch of different products to go ahead and mix and match and just give the result that this vehicle needed. We removed a lot of the oxidation. You saw how the pad and the polishing pad came out actually a bit white, or not white, I'm sorry, black. That's because of the embedded dirt and grime, especially on the aluminum or steel type of handles that it had there. We went ahead and polished that out and just made it just 10 times better. But other than that, all the products will be down below in the description. I do have a giveaway going ahead at 1,000 subscribers. I'm so close to it, and we'll talk about it more once I hit the 1,000, so that way I could see what other stuff I could go ahead and give away to you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, just hit that like button. And also, what products do you like to use or mix and match to go ahead and complete your detail? Leave it down below in the comment section, and I'm happy to go ahead and even try out some of your products. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this A Lot of Bitter segment episode 2, where we mix and match all these products together just to give the results that I gave today on that Genesis GV70. It came out amazing. Yes, it is not perfect. The vehicle is driven every day daily. It is a daily driver. It had heavy contamination. That's the first time it's ever been detailed. And even during the clay process, I've used the iron remover twice, especially on the back part of the vehicle where there's heavy iron deposits that's on the paint and it's embedded in the paint. You guys saw right there when I polished that section and that line, and I even showed you between the front passenger and the rear passenger door, the difference before I polished the front passenger door on that oxidation that was removed and how we brightened up the paint insanely. Now, Angelwax Regenerate, it's top notch. The smell though is not the best. It smells like any old school type of polish. It's not heavy solvent type of smell, but it is definitely still it's a polish smell. You smell it. It is not crazy strong like Mazerna or something, but it's definitely there. But it works superb. You guys saw me do it on indirect sunlight, and it worked perfectly. We corrected about 50%, 45% of the paint, and that was pretty much the goal, was just remove the oxidation, give it gloss, give it shine back, and remove some of the light swirls and scratches. And Genesis usually tends to have at least like medium type of paint compared to their sister company Hyundai, so they do go a little bit more premium on their clear coat. And then we use extra tough wheel and tire cleaner for the wheels. You guys saw me use Envy Snow Plus. I've used this. I put 2 ounces of this inside this foamer. You guys saw how much foam it actually cleaned. We used DIY Detail All Clean and the Drive Auto Appearance tire and trim gel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. All the products will be down below in the description. You guys saw the walk around. The vehicle looks stunning. And that car kind of kicked my butt, I'm not going to lie. Especially I didn't know how much contamination it had till after I clayed. It felt smooth, and then once I went and saw it again, I saw all these orange specks, even more. And then I had to do it again, and that's when we pretty much took care of most of it. And then we protected it with ceramic gloss after we wiped it off. We protected it with ceramic gloss, and we came up with that result. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.